Welcome to another video. Today is my full day of eating. I'm going to walk you through what I'm going to have today. My diet right now is just to maintain. So I'm not really looking to lose weight. I'm not looking to gain weight. I'm just trying to maintain my current size. So the first taking you into my gym workout. It's going to be a raw workout. Right now we have the squat rack. I'll be working both upper and lower body, and hopefully I can give you some insightful tips on what to do when you do approach the gym rack. I warmed up with the plate. I used a 5-pound plate to warm up my rotator cuff, my shoulders. So let's see how it's gonna go. I always contract my core here.
You know I've been faster than a Harley. Yeah, you're still in the game, but you don't feel ashamed. You just close your eyes when you wish to be free. You look up to the sky and call on me. When you can pull her in the sky, take away the gray.
I have 10-pound weights here. This is not my normal routine, y'all. This is route challenging me. And that's another plus when you have a partner with you, so that they can challenge you and walk you through exercises that you wouldn't typically do on your own. So 10-pound plates on both sides. Let's go. I'm trying not to psych myself out mentally. Right, here we go. Oh, it's more intimidating. This is one of the top. You're working your core, you're working your upper body, your shoulders, your core. That was challenging, but doable. I want to quickly interrupt and tell you guys about the Seamoss. It's a blend of the Seamoss, burdock root, and bladderwrack. Helps to keep us nice and alkaline. Of course, right now it's very hard to fill in those, to get the adequate amount of nutrients for everything that we got going on, busy schedules, things like that. So instead of making your Seamoss gel, you have it here. This is way more potent than what you would get in the actual Seamoss gel, because it's the Seamoss itself, the burdock and bladder that's just slowly dried. There's no gimmicks, no fillers, no nothing. Just what you see on the label, that's what you're getting, organic. So visit upholdnutriment.com and let's get just warm up with the bar right now real quick. Just rep out. So I already did 3 sets of the military presses. Now I'm going to throw in some legs, some squats. Again, this is a total body workout routine, incorporating all muscle groups, of course, to help with calorie burn, to help with building muscle. So go right into it. Right now I'm going to get into working on my lats, the muscles right here. It's going to pretty much accentuate the curves to help to give you that nice hourglass. Everything nice and even. You want to be nice and toned. Like, please, ladies, don't neglect the upper body. I know it may seem intimidating at times. You may not know what you're doing, when you're using the weights, but trust me, you don't want to neglect the upper body, because, again, it gives you that nice hourglass shape. I'm going to walk myself forward. Have my upper body laying on a bench. Gonna keep myself up into this bridge position. Rotate my wrists, have my palms facing up, and control the weight. Go down, extend, come back up. this in my triceps when I bring it up to my chest. What I typically like to do is just breathe and just push through. I use a weight that's comfortable but yet challenging at the same time so that I can feel the burn by the end of 10 reps. Feel the stretch in my lats, which is something that you don't want to neglect when you're training. Okay, let me focus on this. I'm gonna go right into some step ups. This is a unilateral movement. Like if you have any imbalances, one leg is bigger than the other, doing unilateral movement helps to strengthen that. Opposite arm from the leg that's on the actual chair. The trick is to make sure that you land short at the ball of your feet instead of your whole entire foot landed flat. You want to just quickly step up, come here, balance. And this is going to challenge those who have, I guess, a stability issue. Take your time. You want to get the form down correctly before repping out. So you don't want to just quickly just move fast if you're not stabilized. You want to find your center of gravity and then step up. And then switch. Sometimes I like to leave my arm out like this to help to balance me out a little bit more instead of staying here. It's just a little trick that I use to help to stabilize me. And if I wanted to really challenge myself, I could just press up. Just to add in some accessory movements. You do a bicep curl, just for the extra calorie burn. Whatever you want to do to just not make it so mundane and predictable. Right now I'm going to finish off with some core. I'm going to do some V-ups. That's all I have for you. Don't forget to hit like. That was awkward. I'm like, trying to see if they got something here.
What are they?
What's that? No, it's cool. Thanks. So I'm hungry. We're here, and they don't have anything like that I can just eat. Like I want a meal. Normally they have like meals, full blown out meals. They have the protein cookies and muffins and things of that nature. But I'm exhausted. We gotta go somewhere to get something to eat. Ooh, I'm hungry. I'm about to.
You want to go to 3 point?
Okay. First thing I do when I wake up is going to be, of course, I'm going to ingest some water. Typically a bottle of water is 16 ounces. I always go for spring. That's going to be one of the top waters that I always ingest first. And then for breakfast, it's typically after a 12-hour fast. That's also including the time that I am sleeping. I don't monitor, or I don't typically go for intermittent fasting or follow that rule, but just to give you an idea of how I consume my meals. First meal that I'm going to have today is going to be a turkey, bacon, egg, and avocado sandwich instead of having cheese. Using avocado as a healthier fat is more nutritious, so I use that instead. There will be some days where I use cheese, but today is not one of those days. So I use avocado instead, and instead of using regular Thomas English muffins, I use the Ezekiel sprouted grain muffins, which is also higher in nutrition as well. The reason why I stress this, whenever we eat foods that are higher in nutrition, it helps to keep us fuller throughout the day and to sustain us throughout the morning. I need something that's going to help to sustain me. We have busy days, so that breakfast was a hearty breakfast for me. All right, so next meal is going to be a grass-fed New York strip with baked, no, it's not baked, it's air fried potatoes. I boiled the potatoes, cut them by hand. This is a better alternative to frying your potatoes or french fries. The reason being is, of course, it's going to cut back on the oil that you're ingesting, and it's a healthier alternative, of course. So I like to do that. In air fryer, I'll spray the potatoes with avocado oil, the non-stick spray, to prepare it in the oven real quick. I can't lie to you guys, it's not real quick. It does take some time to prepare, but the time that it takes to prepare this meal is worth it because it's satiating. Sometimes when I eat fries, I feel like I need to eat more. Whenever I prepare it this way, it helps to satiate me a lot longer. So in this meal, you'll see the New York strip steak. I like to do grass-fed steak because it has a higher nutritional profile in comparison to your conventional steaks, of course, because they're grass-fed, they're eating what they need to eat so that you can get a leaner, healthier cut of meat. It's higher in omega-3s. It's an excellent source of creatine, an excellent source of iron as well. So that's one of the plus when it comes to steak. I'm not an avid steak eater. I like the taste, I like the texture. It's just that sometimes if I eat too much of it, my body is just, I like to keep a balance of my meats, my fruits, my veggies, things of that nature. But if I am going to go for steak, it has to be grass-fed. Usually I like to pair my veggies with my meats because it helps with the digestion. So, but this time I don't have it in this video, but that's a meal for you. I hope you enjoy it. And the next meal I'm going to show you is going to be my skipjack or my skip pack tuna with avocado mayo and chickpeas that I made fresh from home, and I'm going to add some celery stalk. It's going to be organic. I'll add my red onions to it, a little bit of onion salt, or a little bit of onion salt to increase the flavors, or if I want to sweeten it just a little bit to, balance out the flavors, I'll add some agave syrup, just a little tad bit, and a little bit of hot sauce to help to balance out the flavors as well. This is my quick go-to meal, especially if I'm going to make something that's going to take a little bit more time in the kitchen to prepare later on for dinner. This is a quick go-to meal, easy, 1, 2, 3, and it's high in nutrition. My go-to snacks, one snack that I like to take in is going to be Skinny Pop. I like to add if I have the original flavor and I want to spice it up a little bit, I'll take the grass-fed cheese packets that come in the mac and cheese box, and I'll sprinkle it over the popcorn to have like a white cheddar popcorn. And this just makes a world of a difference because the flavors are enhanced and it tastes amazing. You guys have to try it out. Let me know what you feel and how you think, or what do you think about that as well. One of the beverages that I like to take in with my meals is going to be kombucha. I mentioned this in a previous video, how it's great for gut health. It's great for your gut microbiome. It has these probiotics in it that helps to balance out the gut health, which is one of the things that helps to balance that out, of course. And I'll have that with my meals. If you paid attention to my meals, you notice that I'm not afraid of carbs. I'm taking in more carbohydrates, not more carbohydrates, but again, I'm maintaining my weight. So therefore, it's great for me right now in this season. It helps me to, again, I'm an active mom. I'm not sedentary. I work out at least 3 times a week. As far as weight training goes, I definitely pair that into my workout regimen. So there's a lot that I tend to do. I'm not a sedentary mom. I prefaced that earlier. I want to revisit that because sometimes we confuse and think that what you see on camera is what you should ingest, but if your lifestyle isn't similar to mine, that glycogen that's stored can easily be turned into fat. And that's one thing that we need to monitor. If you don't know how to monitor your macros, you can always email me, or my link to my website, Magda Civil Fitness, is below to help you to figure out how to eat for your lifestyle. All right, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope this video helps, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Take care.